Good morning, everybody. This is a video on stepping into the unknown. Excuse me, I just got up, so my voice is a little crackly. So I'm not really sure how the direction this video is going to take, but it's to help for myself as well, but to help people get out of the mind and into intuition and trusting, going with the flow of the present. We can use the mind. It's okay sometimes to plan and what we're drawn to and things, but all the time in our culture you always have to plan everything down to the degree, and it's good to have some direction, but you don't always have to be in control, and sometimes the mind can be resistance to going with the flow and opportunities that the universe has got to offer, things that come up at the time. So just relax, make yourself comfortable. Turn off your phone or silent any notifications. Might be good to get some water. Doing any spiritual healing work can make you dehydrated and helps flush out all the old energy. And also be doing a bit of mindfulness as well. I feel this is a good way to connect with the present. Okay, yeah, just get ready. Okay, you might also want to have a pen and a paper if you get any insights or doing a short meditation. Okay. So just become aware of your breathing. And also any sounds you can hear around you. For me, I can hear birds. I think it's magpie and willy wagtail. So I'm a bit of a bird nerd, love birds. I'm lucky to be in the country. I can also hear some cars driving by, and the wind. So I'm lucky at the moment, it's quiet. Still trying to get out of this superstition of not mentioning the keyword of my other life in nursing, last life. Right, so that's the sounds outside, and maybe pay attention to any sounds inside or near. Maybe you're breathing. pretty lucky at the moment. All I can hear is myself breathing and talking, obviously. You hear yourself moving around. Oh, now the kookaburras chimed in. Okay, so now we're going to focus. So mindfulness can be all sorts of things. There is one technique where you can focus on your senses. And this is also good if you're emotionally upset. And obviously you want to acknowledge your emotions, but it can just help to take the edge off if you're in a really heightened state, or like you're somewhere in public and you don't want to be crying, or if you're just really angry or about to have a meltdown or whatever. It can just help take the edge off till you're in a calm place, or just to bring things down, and then you can deal with the emotions or think a bit more clearly, process things. And then I think there's something about there's wise mind, logical mind, and emotional mind, and you do need the emotional mind, so it's a balance. But anyway, I'll get into that another time. But basically, you can sometimes more easily make decisions when you're not heightened emotionally, but then there are times when you need to listen to your emotions to help you make decisions as well. So it's always got to be a balance. Okay, so now I'm going to focus on what we can see in the room, or wherever you are listening to this. And obviously don't do this while you're driving or any task that needs your full attention, at work, machinery, that sort of thing. It's a time when you're relaxed and in a safe environment to switch off. So I can see the garden outside my room, which is very nice. Lots of greenery, the fence, passion fruit vine, potted plants, and then I'm in my room on my bed, and it is quite messy, but I can see lots of things, the colours, yellow bedspread, and yeah, so just take note of your surroundings. Try not to get caught up in thought, just what you can see, so I'll let you do that for a minute while I just check in. Okay. Also I noticed I have these sheer fabric with sparkly dots on it. It catches the light. And there's silver and gold, and one that's black as material, black with rainbow colours, a sequins, so that's quite nice. So yeah, you can look at colours or in the way the light falls and stuff like that. So I'll show you this picture that I put above. I don't know if you can. It's the trees. Just look at my messy room. The trees. Yeah, I just love this picture. Okay, so now we're going to focus on our smell. This is one of the harder ones to get. So I'll give you a minute for that. Okay, I can't smell anything, but my sense of smell has been decreased. I think ever since I had COVID, it's not been the best. I can smell some things, but not strongly others. So if you have anything in your room or that's scented, you can pick that up and notice the different smells. I don't really have anything at the moment, but just give you a bit of time. And focusing on the senses, or sorry, just trying to think how to word this. I like, I'm very tactile, and I like smelling things, and I find it a good way to help calm the mind when distressed or anxious, things like that. So, or even when you're not, it's just can be nice to get out of the mind. And I like smelling scented candles and creams and perfumes and flower sprays, or cooking things. Yeah, it can be. I find it a good way to self-soothe. I guess we're kind of going into a bit of mental health stuff here, but mindfulness. But I guess it's all sort of connected. Okay, and now notice the feeling in your body. If there's any pain or pressure or emotions you're feeling in your body. And if not, you can notice the fabrics you're wearing, your clothes, what they touch you, the texture of the fabrics. Or if you're sitting or laying, where your body touches the chair, bed or couch. If there's any stiffness or tightness anywhere, swelling or discomfort, or you may be feeling more relaxed. Also, I did first learn about being present with Eckhart Tolle. He's got a lot of videos and books, audiobooks, which are quite good. It's helped me in my life a lot. I mean, I don't totally agree with being in the present moment the whole time. I think it is good to appreciate the present moment, but sometimes you do need to plan for things and be aware of the past and that. So I agree with it most of the time, but in this world, it's, you know, you kind of do need to plan some things for the future. Yeah, so if you ever get a chance to read or listen to his audiobooks or YouTube, he's got a lot of good information. Okay, so if you want, you can call in your spirit guides. Otherwise, if you don't believe in that, you can just listen, meditation for relaxation. So it could be a power animal, spirit animal you identify with, or if you just believe in the universe, God, or your higher self, goddesses. It's the non-denominational, or ancestors of the light, or someone who has passed on that you were close to. And just have a moment and close your eyes and see if anything, or you feel anything or hear anything that comes to you. I've called in angels, the Reiki energy, which I may use, and the 4 directions, north, east, south and west, the 4 elements, the animals, and ancestors of the light, helping spirit guides, angels, archangels, Reiki guides, and animals. So just for what works for you, give yourself a few minutes to tap into that. And also want to protect yourself. So I usually imagine myself covered in shimmering white light, a bubble around my aura. You can use any colour that works for you, golden light or silver light, anything you may like. Okay. And connect us all together for this session. Wherever you are, you can wait distance or the time you watch it is right for you. So just have loving, high intention for us together doing this healing work. And I'm imagining seeing golden light. To me, this is the energy of abundance. So, yeah, releasing those lack beliefs from society we've all been taught. And we can have what we want, money we want, we don't have to stress. It's just tapping into that higher frequency and following your guidance. The gifts of the universe. And they're unique to everyone. Everyone will be guided in their own way, what they have to do. And these gifts don't always have to be, they can be monetary, but sometimes it can be an exchange or information to put you on for a new job or start your own business, or it can be to enrich your life for your health, for your mental well-being, friendship, hobbies, ways to reward your life. That it doesn't necessarily have to be all financial. So just tap into that feeling and see if anything's coming up for you, your guidance on what you need to do next, or just a feeling of being content in the moment. I'm seeing white light for me, and I have an idea of my next guided action after this session. And just notice if anything pops out to you, or just, it doesn't have to be, you could just be feeling more relaxed. I'm just noticing a sense of peace as well, and relaxation, which is also important. And I'm seeing myself, I'm seeing this holiday, being reminded of a time when I was relaxed and happy. I'm going back to that place, or possibly taking from that holiday what I learnt into my present life. This will be different for everyone. So I'm just noticing a sense of peace and relaxation, and I've been guided for a few actions to improve my life. For example, one is to walk more in nature and be around animals, dogs. So I'm a dog walker, so to action for that as well. And just my hobbies, relaxation, fun times. But yeah, I can't remember if I said already or not, sorry, my memory's the best. Just noticing the peace and relaxation for everyone, so it doesn't have to be, even if that's all you're doing, you're giving time to yourself for the present moment, and that's important. And that will also ripple out into the world. Like, I was thinking of the movie Pocahontas, it sounds corny, but the ripples on the water. Your state will affect other people, even in a small way, if they're ready. And if enough people do this, it all adds up. So even if your purpose is just to relax, be at peace and enjoy the moment, that is enough. That is holding the frequency on the earth for other people, and you're setting an example for other people. But also just to enjoy your life as well. So, right. Okay, I'm just tapping for another moment, see if there's anything else. And where I am in Australia is summer, so there's a lot of light and sunlight. So what you can do is imagine sunlight or golden light burning away clearing your aura and burning away any worries or things you no longer need, negative past experiences that are holding you back in this present moment, or negative self-beliefs about the future based on past experiences or worries of the future. And also seeing, I normally see this when meditation, so it might be just for me personally, but I'm seeing an eye, so that could be just everyone's third eye awakening, or mine, or collectively being more in touch with our intuition. And also I just want to mention with guides and messages and things, if you hear, or you can hear, see or feel, know things, but they'll always be positive. They won't ever tell you to do anything harmful to anyone or anything like that. So maybe the mind or something, but only listen to things of higher light that feel neutral, or I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, hopefully that makes sense. And let me just see this. Oh, I feel like nature is grounding us and supporting us. So after doing any healing work, it is good you need to get into nature to ground yourself and balance the energy, because it can leave you feeling a little woo-woo, like a little woo, like up in your head and spacey. And you may notice like being clumsy, knocking into things, or so go outside whenever you can. Being around plants or trees, sitting under a tree is great, or just putting your bare feet on the earth if there's anything, grass with no sticks or rocks, where it's safe to wear bare feet, or walking on the beach is a great way, or walking in nature. So yeah, and it's also important for all of us to spend time in the energy of abundance of nature, away from the 3D matrix of the conscious